What if you could learn to project an aura so powerful that it commands respect, captures attention, and radiates an undeniable presence? A presence that speaks volumes without uttering a single word. In 7 days, this transformation can begin. This is the Musashi Method, inspired by the legendary swordsman and strategist Miyamoto Musashi. Through his unique way of life and timeless teachings, Musashi mastered not just the art of the sword, but the art of presence. His energy, his aura, his confidence, it was all deeply connected to his understanding of both the external world and the internal workings of the mind. Imagine stepping into a room and feeling the air shift as you enter. All eyes turn. There's no need for brash gestures or desperate attempts to impress. You are simply felt. The energy you carry becomes magnetic. This isn't about arrogance or boastfulness. This is about cultivating a silent yet profound power. It's about creating an aura that reverberates with strength, clarity, and authority, an aura that reflects your inner state, your resolve, your wisdom. This powerful aura is not some mystical or unattainable concept. It's something that you can nurture, sharpen, and develop. In just 7 days, you can begin your journey toward mastering your presence. The Musashi Method is more than just philosophy. It's a blueprint for personal transformation. So, let's begin. The first step toward cultivating a powerful aura is to step into the void. Musashi, one of the greatest warriors in history, said, "The void is the way." This idea speaks to the importance of emptying yourself, clearing the clutter in your mind and spirit. It's about removing the distractions, the noise, the excess. The void is the space of potential, where everything is possible because nothing is yet formed. On the first day, take time to meditate on the concept of emptiness. You may think of this as a spiritual practice, but in Musashi's world, the void is very practical. It is the state of being free from attachment, free from the need to be anything, to prove anything, or to seek approval from others. A person who moves through life without these constraints projects a magnetic energy because they are unburdened by the expectations of others. Start by sitting quietly in a comfortable position. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Let every inhale be a cleansing act, drawing in clarity, and every exhale releasing tension and thoughts that weigh you down. As you do this, imagine your mind and your body becoming a blank canvas. See all the clutter of the day, the thoughts, the worries, the distractions, fading away into the distance. Allow yourself to experience the void, not as a place of nothingness, but as a space of limitless potential. In this state, you will begin to realize that a person with a powerful aura is not concerned with filling every moment with noise or action. They act with purpose, with intention, but they are also comfortable in the silence. They carry with them the space of the void, allowing their presence to be felt, without needing to be loud or overly assertive. Miyamoto Musashi was not only a master of physical combat, but also of mental discipline. His teachings on the sword were steeped in mental clarity and focus. To develop a powerful aura, your mind must first be strong, calm, and centered. If your thoughts are scattered, your energy will dissipate. But if your mind is clear, focused, and unshakable, your aura will naturally exude power. On the second day, dedicate yourself to mastering your thoughts. Begin by observing your mind without judgment. Notice how easily your thoughts jump from one thing to another. The mind is a wild beast that can't be tamed unless you first acknowledge its chaotic nature. Accept that this is the natural state of your mind, but also understand that you don't have to follow every thought. You are the observer. Your thoughts do not define you. You are the one who chooses which thoughts to entertain and which to release. Start by practicing mindfulness throughout the day. Whether you're working, walking, or interacting with others, maintain a quiet awareness of your thoughts. When your mind begins to wander or react impulsively, gently bring it back to the present moment. This practice will help you cultivate mental discipline, and as your mind grows stronger and more focused, so too will your aura. In the martial arts, Musashi emphasized that true strength comes from stillness and awareness. A powerful aura is built from an inner peace that reflects an unwavering mind. As your mental clarity improves, your presence will naturally become more commanding. People will sense your inner focus and calm, and it will draw them toward you. On the third day, we move from the mind to the body. A powerful aura requires a body that is strong, resilient, and agile. Musashi himself lived a life of rigorous physical training, often practicing swordsmanship for hours every day. The body, in his view, was the vehicle through which the mind and spirit were expressed. Without a strong body, one cannot project true strength. Begin by engaging in physical activities that challenge your body. Whether it's martial arts, yoga, weightlifting, or even a simple walk in nature, make it a point to push your physical limits. The goal here is not to achieve perfection, but to strengthen the body in a way that complements your growing mental discipline. While you train your body, remember Musashi's principle of the way is in training. Every time you push yourself physically, you are building not just muscle, but the inner strength required to project confidence and power. As your physical stamina increases, so too will your ability to hold a powerful presence in any situation. On the fourth day, the focus shifts to silent confidence. Musashi's presence was not loud or boastful. He didn't need to announce his power to the world. His mere existence conveyed authority. To develop this aspect of your aura, you must let go of the need for external validation. True confidence does not rely on approval from others. It comes from within. Start by practicing being comfortable in your own skin. Walk into a room without seeking attention, but also without shrinking into the background. Stand tall, shoulders back, and hold yourself with quiet dignity. In your conversations, speak less, but when you do speak, let your words be purposeful and clear. People will begin to notice that you are someone who doesn't need to dominate the conversation to be heard. Silent confidence also comes from a deep understanding of your own worth. When you are clear about who you are and what you stand for, you no longer need to convince anyone of your value. Your aura will communicate this self-assurance without you having to say a word. The power of presence is a concept that Musashi mastered over his long career. A warrior's presence on the battlefield could determine the outcome of a fight before the first strike was even made. In the same way, your presence can influence the energy in a room. By the fifth day, you will learn to command this power consciously. To harness the power of presence, you must practice being fully in the moment with full awareness of the space around you. Engage with your environment as though you are aware of every detail, the way the air feels, the sounds in the room, the energy of the people around you. This practice of heightened awareness will allow you to exert influence over the energy of a space, subtly shifting it in your favor. Another aspect of powerful presence is the ability to remain calm and composed in the face of tension. Whether in a high-stakes situation or a casual conversation, a person with a strong presence does not get rattled. They stay rooted, unmovable. To cultivate this, you must train yourself to stay relaxed, even when the external world demands your attention or energy. The sixth day brings us to one of Musashi's most profound teachings: detachment. This is not just about letting go of physical possessions or severing ties with relationships that no longer serve you. It is much deeper than that. Musashi, a man who faced life or death challenges daily, understood that attachment to outcomes, to expectations, to approval, these are the very chains that limit our true potential. To live free, to live with power, one must learn to embrace detachment, not only in the material world, but also in the world of the mind and spirit. Musashi spoke of detachment in his writings as a way to sharpen the mind and prepare the body for what truly matters. To him, attachment was a form of weakness that clung to the mind and spirit, draining energy and focus. Whether it was the attachment to victory in battle, to wealth, or even to the approval of others, these were distractions. True strength, he knew, came when you could act without the burden of expectation, without obsessing over what might come next. It wasn't about ignoring the results, but about freeing yourself from the tyranny of those results. At its core, detachment is not about indifference. It is not about withdrawing or disengaging from life. On the contrary, detachment is about freedom, the freedom to act with clarity, to pursue your goals with intensity, but without the fear of failure or the desperate need for validation. It is the ability to step into the arena of life with full commitment, knowing that your sense of self-worth is not dependent on the outcome of your actions. The moment you free yourself from the fear of failure or the obsession with success, your aura transforms. You no longer need to prove anything to anyone. You no longer need to control everything around you. This is the essence of a powerful aura, the confidence to act with purpose without being swayed by what others think or what might come to pass. On this day, begin by reflecting on the role of attachment in your life. What are you holding on to, emotionally, mentally, or even physically, that is preventing you from moving forward? Are you attached to the idea of how others perceive you? Are you constantly measuring your self-worth based on external praise or criticism? Musashi, though a fierce warrior, was also keenly aware of the destructive nature of seeking approval from others. If you base your worth on others' opinions, you place yourself in a position of weakness. You become a slave to their judgments, and in doing so, you limit your power. To begin releasing this attachment to others' opinions, you must first accept that no matter what you do, people will always have differing views. Some will admire you, others will find fault, some will praise your every move, while others will criticize even your smallest gesture. These opinions have no real bearing on your value or your power. The key to mastering detachment is to recognize that the opinions of others are just that, opinions. They do not define you. You are not what others say about you. What matters is how you see yourself and how you feel about your actions. Your confidence, your power, your aura, it is all built on this foundation of inner self-assurance. When you act with detachment from the need for approval, you free yourself to move through the world with authenticity and strength. But detachment goes beyond the opinions of others. It extends to the very outcomes of your actions. How often do we find ourselves obsessing over results? Whether we will succeed, whether we will fail, whether others will notice and reward our efforts. Musashi, in his relentless pursuit of mastery, understood that focusing on the end result often clouds our judgment and hinders our true potential. When you focus too much on the outcome, you lose sight of the process, the present moment, the journey. This is where true power lies. When you are fully engaged in the task at hand, free from the constant worry about what might happen next, you are able to perform with greater clarity and precision. This is where the beauty of detachment truly reveals itself. To detach from the outcome means to free yourself from the anxiety of what comes next. You commit fully to your effort, doing your best in each moment, and then you release the need to control what follows. Whether you succeed or fail becomes irrelevant. What matters is the integrity of your actions, the effort you put forth, and the peace you carry within yourself, regardless of the result. This is true mastery. Letting go of attachment to outcomes also applies to the emotions that often accompany them. Fear of failure, anger at perceived injustices, anxiety about the unknown. These emotions can cloud your judgment and deplete your energy. They drain your power. The more attached you are to these negative emotions, the less control you have over your own energy. But when you embrace detachment, you can let go of these emotional responses before they have a chance to take root. This doesn't mean you suppress your emotions or ignore them. It simply means that you do not allow them to control you. You observe them, acknowledge them, and then release them. By doing this, you create a calm, centered energy within yourself. You no longer feel the urge to react impulsively or emotionally to the things that happen around you. You can remain unshaken in the face of criticism, failure, or unexpected challenges. Your presence becomes steady, like a rock in the middle of a turbulent river. This unshakable calm is what makes your aura so powerful. People will be drawn to this stillness, this inner peace, because it radiates strength and control. You are no longer a slave to the ebbs and flows of life. You are the master of your own energy. Detachment is not a weakness. It is the ultimate form of strength. It is the strength to let go of what no longer serves you, the strength to move forward without fear of judgment or failure, the strength to stay grounded and centered even when the world around you is in chaos. When you practice detachment, you will find that your energy no longer leaks out in every direction. Instead, it becomes focused, concentrated, and powerful. This is the kind of aura that draws people to you because they can feel that you are whole, complete, and unwavering. You become a force of nature, a presence that commands attention not by force, but by the sheer strength of your being. On this day, commit to the practice of detachment. Let go of the need to control outcomes, to seek approval, or to be ruled by your emotions. Step into each moment with clarity and focus, free from the weight of attachment. As you do, you will find that your aura grows stronger, more refined, and more magnetic. You will move through life with greater ease, purpose, and confidence, because you will no longer be shackled by the fear of what might happen next. You will simply be, and in your being, you will radiate a power that others cannot help but notice. On the final day, the culmination of your journey arrives. It is time to align yourself with the way of Musashi, the way of the warrior. This alignment is not merely a checklist of actions to take or techniques to master, but a complete transformation of your entire being. It is the path of a life lived with intention, discipline, and the continuous pursuit of self-mastery. Musashi's philosophy wasn't just about his remarkable prowess with the sword or his tactical brilliance in battle. It was about something much deeper, a commitment to live according to a higher purpose. This is the essence of the way, and it is the final key to unlocking the power of your aura. Musashi's life was a testament to relentless self-improvement. He understood that true mastery was not a destination, but an ongoing journey. His teachings are not about achieving perfection in any one area, but about cultivating a mindset of constant growth, discipline, and self-awareness. The strength of a warrior does not come from physical prowess alone, but from mental clarity, emotional control, and spiritual alignment. To align with the way is to commit to this path of perpetual refinement. It is to dedicate yourself not just to an ideal, but to the pursuit of becoming the best version of yourself each and every day. So, as you stand on the threshold of this final day, reflect on the question that will guide you. What is your purpose? This is not a question to be answered in a rush. It is the foundation upon which everything else rests. Your purpose is the beacon that will guide you through the storms of life. It is the anchor that will keep you grounded when the winds of distraction threaten to pull you off course. Without purpose, there can be no true power in your aura. Your actions become hollow, lacking direction and meaning. But when you align yourself with a clear, higher purpose, when you walk a path that resonates with your deepest values, your energy begins to radiate with a force that attracts others and opportunities that are in harmony with your journey. To answer this question, what is your purpose, requires deep introspection. It is not enough to ask yourself in passing. You must sit with this question, feel it resonate within you, and listen closely to what arises. Your purpose may not come in a single flash of insight, and that's okay. It's a process. It's the work of your life. But even as you move forward with uncertainty, it is important to make that commitment. You do not need to have everything figured out today. The mere act of seeking purpose and aligning your thoughts and actions with that search is powerful in itself. You are beginning to embody the way of Musashi, a warrior in pursuit of clarity, strength, and mastery. Once you have a sense of your purpose, the next step is to align your thoughts, actions, and energy with that purpose. Musashi was clear that the way of the warrior is not a compartmentalized practice. It is a way of life. Every action, every decision must reflect that commitment to your purpose. The discipline you've cultivated over the last 6 days, whether in focusing your mind, releasing attachments, or embracing your inner strength, now becomes the foundation for living a life that aligns with your true calling. It is about walking your path with integrity and making sure that your energy flows in harmony with what you know to be right. As you continue down this path, remember that this is not the end of your journey. The teachings of Musashi are not meant to be mastered and forgotten. They are meant to be lived. The powerful aura you've cultivated in the past 6 days will not simply remain, it will grow. Each day is an opportunity to build upon what you've learned, to refine your presence, to make your aura even more magnetic and impactful. As you walk in alignment with the way, your presence will become stronger, more natural, and more commanding. It will no longer be something you consciously create, but something that emanates from you effortlessly. People will feel your energy before you even speak, and they will be drawn to the quiet power of your presence. But there is another key to consider as you move forward. Musashi was a man who understood that the way of the warrior is not about dominating others, but about mastering yourself. True strength lies in the ability to act with clarity, humility, and purpose, without the need to force your will upon the world. When you align yourself with the way, you are no longer seeking to control others or the outcomes of every situation. You are simply being your best self and letting that energy flow in the world around you. Your powerful aura will naturally attract the right people and the right opportunities because it is a reflection of who you truly are, not who you are trying to be. As you continue practicing the principles of the Musashi Method, allow them to permeate every aspect of your life. Let them shape how you think, how you act, how you interact with others. Over time, this alignment will become second nature. The foundation you've laid in the last 6 days will continue to evolve, and you will find that your sense of purpose deepens and clarifies as you grow. With each passing day, you will become a master of your own fate, more attuned to your energy, more conscious of the way you move through the world. By embracing the teachings of Musashi, you will not only create a powerful aura, but also craft a life of purpose, mastery, and strength. You will become a true warrior, not just of the body, but of the mind and spirit. Your presence will radiate with the quiet, undeniable power of someone who has aligned themselves with the deepest truths of life. And as you walk this path, you will find that not only will your aura grow stronger, but you will become the master of your own fate, able to face any challenge with clarity, purpose, and unshakable confidence.